I want to talk about a couple of settings that can be a little confusing in your software. The idle timeout and the gallery refresh timeout. These settings are located in your admin panel and they have two separate purposes within your software. The idle timeout, we have it set at 120 seconds, that's 2 minutes, and that is used to determine how long your system will sit idle before it returns to the home screen. So if you have someone who's in the middle of a photo session and they abandon it, it will wait 120 seconds before returning to the home screen. Now, we recommend leaving it set at 120 seconds because your average interaction time, if you have all of the social media functions, the filter functions, multiple border options, if you have all of these things available to your guest, then it could take them up to 2 minutes to get through the entire process, especially with indecisive guests as the night goes along. So 120 seconds is what our recommendation is. You can lower this or you can raise it depending on how your customers are using the system. The gallery refresh timeout, that's going to be used when you're doing a social media feed like from Instagram or from Twitter. I currently have a social feed set up from Instagram, and so you'll see the system's loading here, and we have it set for 45 seconds. So basically what that means is every 45 seconds the system is going to refresh itself looking for new content. So all of this content's loaded from Instagram, from a hashtag that we have built into our system. It's loading in one of our graphics like this. But every 45 seconds, the system is going to look for new content. And what you're going to see is you're going to see the system's going to clear the screen and it's going to refresh looking for new information. Give it a few seconds and it should reach that 45-second mark. So now you've seen that it's refreshed just then looking for new content. It didn't find anything new, and so it's just doing that. It's just a quick flash. If it finds new content, then it will load the new content at this side of the screen in front of your existing photos. Now this setting can be adjusted. You can adjust it up, you can adjust it down depending on how often you want your system to call in for new content. If you're not doing a social feed, you can set this to 0 and it will never refresh. So you'll never see that screen flash. So that's going to be completely dependent on how you're using the system at that time. If you guys have any questions in regards to these two settings, please feel free to drop me an email or post in the owners group your questions and we'll be happy to answer them as quickly as we can.